You're listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.
It's Tuesday, June 9. I'd like to share some thoughts about early career. Imagine landing this premium salary at a top Korean tech firm, only to realize that, well, soaring interest rates mean you still can't afford to move out of your parents' house.
Right. It's a tough reality. We are really seeing this massive squeeze on junior employees right now.
Yeah, it's like a domino effect of resource scarcity.
Right.
We're looking at the shortage of AI talent, the shrinking pool of affordable housing, and then how brands are fighting over whatever disposable income you have left.
Exactly. The common thread here is compression. So we're looking at how a junior employee's daily tasks, their financial survival, and even their weekend spending are just getting squeezed by these huge macro forces.
So let's start with the talent squeeze at the desk. KT, which is one of Korea's major telecom providers, they just launched what they call the AX Alliance.
Right, and AX stands for AI transformation.
Exactly. And the head of that division, Park Sang-won, he noted that organizing messy corporate data is actually the hardest part of integrating AI. But wait, if AI is supposed to be this magical automated solution, why are companies suddenly so desperate for human translators?
Well, it's because AI lacks business context. Like a large language model can write flawless code, sure, but only a human employee knows
That a specific column means something else.
right, that a specific column in some 10-year-old spreadsheet actually represents a really quirky supply chain bottleneck.
Oh, I see. So it's like hiring a world-class chef, but your corporate data is just a pile of unlabeled ingredients in the fridge.
That is a perfect analogy.
And the junior employee's job is to label the jars before the chef starts cooking.
Yes. And the people who can actually label those jars are in incredibly short supply. Korea's centralized Ministry of Education, they recently cut the 2027 university admissions quota for advanced field departments.
Down to what, a few thousand?
No, down to just 434 seats nationwide.
Wait, really? Only 434?
Yep. A Seoul National University professor warned that falling even 1 year behind globally in this space makes catching up nearly impossible.
Wow. Which means companies will pay a huge premium for the few junior workers who actually have those translation skills.
Exactly.
But that brings us to the second scarcity, housing. Even with a tech-tier paycheck, early career workers are just hitting a wall.
Yeah.
Across Korea's top 5 banks, the upper limits for 5-year fixed mortgages just crossed 7%.
Yeah, and that has a huge ripple effect.
Right. Explain the mechanics here for me, because in Korea, many young renters use the jeonse system, right? Where you put down a large lump sum deposit instead of paying monthly rent. If it's just a deposit, why do high borrowing rates matter so much?
Because almost no junior employee has hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash just sitting around. They have to take out bank loans to afford that deposit.
Right.
And right now, yields on 5-year AAA Korean financial bonds are rising, fueled by anticipated rate hikes from the Bank of Korea.
Which pushes up KOFIX, the benchmark lending rate.
Exactly. When KOFIX climbs, the cost of servicing a Jones loan climbs sharply right along with it. It just breaks the math that makes the system work for young renters.
But there is a silver lining for young savers playing defense, right?
There is, yeah. Term deposits above 3% are now widespread. For instance, BNK Busan Bank just launched a 3.4% promo.
And that's capped at 1 trillion won, right? So approximately 720 million US dollars.
Right. And that high deposit rate leads directly to our third scarcity, which is disposable income.
Because consumers are carefully managing those high-yield deposits.
Exactly. Young consumers are locking their cash into these savings accounts to survive the housing market, so brands are aggressively pivoting to real-world experiences to capture whatever is left in those young wallets.
That makes sense. I was bringing up the convenience store giant CU earlier. They did a pop-up at the Live Golf Tour in Busan.
Oh, yeah, and they made tens of millions of won over just a few days.
Right. And CJ OnStyle, the major retail and entertainment conglomerate, they sold out a Seoul marathon in just 10 minutes via a live broadcast.
10 minutes. And 80% of those buyers were entirely new app users. Plus, official Copa's performing arts ticketing data shows first quarter sales hit 394 billion won.
Which is roughly 285 million US dollars.
Right. People are paying for experiences.
So the practical takeaway here isn't just about entertainment. It's a massive hiring boom for junior marketers who can, blend digital data instincts with live event execution.
Which leaves us with a final thought to mull over. We talked about the premium placed on human translators for AI and the premium on physical experiences. Well, as AI eventually masters organizing its own digital data, physical spaces and in-person experiences might become the only true premium assets left.
So the ultimate career moat might not be technological at all.
No, it might be how well you navigate the physical world.
That's today's AI Prism, Early Career. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily Reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI Prism is a One Ivor Award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.
You've been listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.